आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Okay, so the given question here we have is the hyperbola having the transverse axis of length 1 by 2 unit, right? Which is confocal with the ellipse equation, which is 3x square plus 4y square equals to 12, right? So what I'll do first, I can see that equation of ellipse given to me is what? Equation of ellipse is given to me as 3x square plus 4y square equals to what? 12, right? Now we know the general equation for ellipse is what? X square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1, right? So if I write this equation in this form, what I have to do? I have to divide 12 to both of the sides, to this and this. So the equation will come out as x square by 4 plus y square by 3 equals to what? 1. Now this is my general equation for ellipse, and I got the values. This as a square as 4 and y square is what? 1, right? And if I have to find out the value for what? Eccentricity. How do I find out the value for eccentricity? We know that eccentricity is what? E square equals to, 1 minus e square equals to b square by a square. This is the eccentricity formula for ellipse, right? So from this I have the values for b square. This should be not y square here. This should be b square. Eccentricity is what? B square by a square. Now what I'll do? I just put the values of b square a square. So I'll get 1 minus e square as basically this should be 3 here. 1 minus b square as 3 by 4, right? So this will become what? E square equals to 1 minus 3 by 4, which comes out as e square equals to 1 by 4, and my e value is what? 1 by 2. Now I have the value for e 1 by 2 and what? A square, or we can say a is what? 2. So now can I find the value for foci? How? Foci is what? Plus minus of AE, right? This is the value for foci, we know. So according to this, my foci of ellipse will become what? Foci will become plus minus AE comma 0, which is what? Plus minus A what? 2. E is what? 1 by 2 comma 0, right? This product, this will cancel out. So we get the foci as plus minus 1 comma 0. Similarly, it's saying that they are having confocal. Confocal means ellipse and hyperbola are having same foci. So therefore hyperbola is having the same focus. Hyperbola is having same focus, same f, which is what? Plus minus 1 comma 0. Now from this, if I take E1 is my eccentricity for hyperbola. Okay, so what is the value? You know the equation that twice a E1 is equals to what? 2, right? Because foci here is come out as what? 1. So this will become what? 2. Do we know the value of 2a? Yes, in the question it is given to us in the question that 1 by 2 is the unit of transverse axis, and transverse axis is what? 2a, 2 times of a. So this will become what? 1 by 2. From this I can easily find out the value for my eccentricity of hyperbola. This is what? Hyperbola. So from this E1 will come out as what? 4, right? The value of E1 will come out to us as 4. Now what I'll do here, I'll take E1 as my eccentricity of hyperbola. I'll just write it down here for better understanding. So this will become E1 is my 4. Now I know the general equation for eccentricity of hyperbola, which is what? B square equals to a square E1 square minus a square. Now I'll use E1 square here because I denoted E square as E1 in hyperbola here. So this will become what? A square E square minus 1. Do I know the value of a square? Okay, so it is given in the question that 2a is what? Half. So my a will become what? 1 by 4, and a square is what? 1 by 16, right? So what I'll do, I'll just put the values here to find the value of b square. This will become 1 by 16. This will 16, right? Because E1 is 4, here E1 is 4, so E square is 16, and this will minus of 1. So this will become what? 15 by 16, right? This is the value we will receive of b square. B square is my 15 by 16. Now if I have to find out the equation for hyperbola, equation of hyperbola, because why? I'll tell you. I have the value for b square, and I also have the value for a square. So my equation will come out as x square by a square, which is x square by 1 by 16 minus y square by 15 by 16 is equals to what? 1. So now if I simplify this will become what? X square by 1 minus y square by 15 is equals to what? 1 by 16. This is the equation of hyperbola I'll receive. Now if I go to the option, I have given different conditions which says that equation of hyperbola is what? X square by 15 minus y square by 1. But in the actual equation we have this is 1 here and this is 15 here. So this will not the option of correct. Eccentricity of hyperbola. Look, what is the eccentricity of hyperbola? Which means what is the value of E1? E1 is 4. It means that option 2 is what? Correct here we have. Now we have to find the distance between the directrix of the hyperbola. Okay. So if I have to find out the distance between directrix of hyperbola, I'll write down here as distance between directrix of hyperbola, which is what? 2a by eccentricity, which is E1. What is the value of 2a? Half. What is the value of E1? 4. So this will become what? 1 by 80 units. So if I go to the option, I can clearly see that this is what? 1 by 80 units. So this option is also correct. Next thing is that length of latest rectum of the hyperbola. Okay, this is also simple. We know the length of latest rectum formula. So I can write it here. Length of latest rectum, which is my LR, is what? 2b square by a. What was the value for b square? 15 by 16. 2 into 15 by 16. What was the value for a? A is what? 1 by 4, which is this. So this will become what? What is the value of a? Let's go and check it out. Yes, a is what? 1 by 4. So this is what? 4 only. So this will become 4. 8 is 16 and 2 4. So we'll get the value as 2 4, not 8 by 16. 4 is 16, and this will become 2 2. So we will get the value as 15 by 2 units, right? So again, if I go to the question, we can see that the option is what? Option 4 is also correct, because we are also having the length of latest rectum as 15 by 2 units.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।